Hi guys, today I want to show you these three locomotives. These are GP60s, one of my favorite locomotive series. This one here, it's a Fox Valley, and these two are Proto 2000 series. Uh, what I really like about these GP60s is the dynamic brake assembly here. Basically this section here. Besides that, the nose, everything looks the same, but I really like this, the intakes and the shape they are. I just finished this Union Pacific a couple of days ago. I installed Soundtraxx sound decoder on it with some cool lighting effects. So I have installed ditch lights. Another thing I have done on all of them, I have installed LEDs for the walkway lights. Let me show you. So you can see the walkway lights on all these. Push it back. The cool thing I have done about the UP one that I haven't done on all the others, actually I do install LEDs for walkway lights on dash 9s, whatever locomotive comes with walkway lights. Normally they're round, but these are rectangular. And on these ones here, what I did on the rectangular walkway lights, I drilled two holes next to each other. On the first one, I just did one hole, and I put fiber optic in it. This one, I did two holes next to each other. But this one, it's the first time I have done, which looks rectangular. And looks kind of, prototypical. I will make a little video, short video on how I do this. Yeah, on this one, and I did the rear one too. They look factory rectangular walkway lights, and I like the look better than these two. So I'm gonna start to do from now on the same way. So on this one here, I installed two beacon lights, and also I have converted it to UP, as you can see. I think I have a video on this one. So this yellow here, it's a tape. It was hard to paint, yellow on the factory paint, and it would have required a lot of masking, taking things apart, so I didn't want to do it. So basically I used the same technique I use for my street lines, the yellow lines. I paint the masking tape yellow, and I cut it very thin strips like this one. So then I stick it on, so it looks pretty nice. It looks kind of factory. So And these beacon lights, actually, they're very small and you can't find them in the market. What I did, I used the beacon lights that comes with this crane here. You can see right there. It came with, I think, 4, this one. So I had the extra ones I used for this one here. You can see I installed the base for it, so it looks better because the Attern, you see, like this one here, this is an Attern beacon light. It's very big, so compared with this one, it looks really nice, especially on those stands. If I wanted to put this Attern beacon on these stands here, the stands would have been probably 1.5 times bigger than this. So I like these smaller ones. All these functions, the beacon, the cab number lights, the ditch lights, and also I have installed truck lights here on the side. So let me see if I can show you. You can see right there, this one right there, and also, well, that one is off. So yeah, all these work with the separate function button. Alright, I'm going to turn on the Fox Valley 9684. On all of these, I custom built the baffle or the speaker box, I call it. Custom build them for all of them. And this one here, I built one with a port. It is pretty loud. Let me turn it on. Okay, right now the sound setting, the master volume is set at 80 and it's already loud. When you port the box, it gets louder, especially on small boxes. So what I'm gonna do right now is set at 80. I'm gonna turn it up all the way. I'm gonna set it to 252, 255. It gets pretty loud. So Yeah, as I said, I have put it on 80, so I'm going to turn it back on to 80. So this is on 80. And another thing I have done on this lifelike Proto 2000, I have installed Canon uh, uh, fans. It used to look like this, but I've installed those. You can see them better. The Fox Valley, those are the original factory installed fans. I really like those. They have really nice see-through grills, and I haven't done anything on those, but I have changed on these ones here. I ran out of grills, Canon company grills, so you can't really see the fan on this one, the Canon fan, but you can see here. And here, well, these are all factory grills, so you can see the fans. And I cannot find the Canon fans anymore. I do have the fans, but I've used the grills, so it doesn't make sense to change the fans with those grills. So alright, okay. So I have hooked up the dish lights to F24, so they're non-directional. So this way, if I'm using at the end of the uh, train, so I can turn those on as excuse me. So yeah, I can leave them on. All right. This one. On this one, I have also hooked up the headlights and the dish light to F. I have hooked up the dish light and the headlights to F24, so they're non-directional. All right. Okay, guys, that's it. I really enjoyed working with these locomotives. I really like them, and I hope you guys like this video. So please like and subscribe until my next video. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how I do those rectangular walkway lights. Let's imagine these are the two rectangular walkway lights. So what I do, I use a big sewing needle, and what I do, I push this, kind of like mark it where I want to drill. So I push the needle where I want to drill. One on this almost end, one on the other end, and also on this side the same way. So then I use these drill bits. I use number, it's point, I'm sorry, it's point 18. Point 18, it's number 77. So after I mark it with the needle, then I drill. So after I make the holes like that, I don't know if there's big gap like that in between, but after I use a X-Acto knife like this one here. So there are holes here, okay? So what I do, I use the X-Acto knife and kind of carve in between the holes. So it's looks like glass. So what I do, I use this infrared activated glue that comes with a little kind of infrared light like this one. So after I make this hole, I use this and fill it in, you know, and make sure it's flat. So I clean the excess if it gets on the sides here. I clean it with even with the finger, you can just wipe it off, or like a blue paper towel from any, like this one here. I use this blue paper towel and I wipe it. Then I use that infrared light and harden it so it looks like glass. Alright, so after you use the infrared glue, you fill it in. Then in the back, like here, you're gonna have the holes. Okay. Then what I do, like I have done on this one here, I use LED lights like this one here. These are the big ones, or the smaller ones. Okay. So I run magnet wires. I solder the magnet wire to the LED and glue it on. Here, and run the wire, and after I put some tacky glue on it. After the tacky glue is dried, I paint it so the light doesn't come through. It doesn't shine on the tracks or anything. So I just, you know, paint it so there is no, I have done here. So on this one, I have done round ones. Like you can see here, these are round. I didn't do square. So alright, so that's basically how I do it. The catch is to do this carving with the X-Acto knife. It's what I do, I take off this handrails, so I take them off so it's easier. So this way you can reach. Alright guys, that's it.